I've had this fence over here, and that kind of breaks the wind. But this part right here, right towards the fire where I always burn a fire, then I got my bench right there where I work on chainsaws and sharpen them a lot. I'm always having wind go down through this hole, blow the fire that way towards my work area, and of course where I sit and chill a lot. That's like my fire chill area. The breeze just blows the fire that way and the smoke into the shelter. So what I did was I dug me a hole here for a post, and I think I'm gonna build me a fence right here. I need a wind barrier, and I figured if I have my fence stop here, this would be kind of my entrance way in to the side. I think I'm just gonna start building a fence right here, a wind barrier fence that'll block the wind from going that way. And from now on, I'll just have to start walking in from the side entrance like that. Here's my four-wheeler garage entrance right here. So me and Elion, we've been kind of riding through here a little bit. This is kind of how we're making our trail here, like our road. And then you can just drive all the way through out that way, and we're making a trail. I kind of want this open, maybe a gate here eventually. I don't know, maybe if I get there. But I started me kind of a wall here, another wind barrier. Wind comes from this way through the woods, and it blows through here right into the shelter. So I'm gonna build a wall here. I want to leave a hole for my birdhouse open. I want to build like a box opening so I can still see the bird feeder from inside. And I was thinking I want my wall to go out a little bit, about right here. Instead of turning this into a wall, I figured that'd be a good workbench right here inside. And I was thinking that's gonna be my workbench top here shortly. I'm gonna be working on this four-wheeler, a lot of work on this four-wheeler. So I figured it'd be nice to have like a kind of a bench here, a tabletop bar where I can kind of take parts off the four-wheeler, sit it up there and have some tools. Also kind of a bar, and then I'll have the bird feeder. So it'll be nice, have the birds in and out so you can watch them. I love that. You gotta say they're pretty cute, right? Flying around. So here's where I ride out on the four-wheeler, and I get all the trash. You don't have to tell me in the comments. I get it. It's messy. I'm getting to it. You know what I mean? So my trail goes through here. So I'm thinking my wall is gonna have to come to about out here maybe. That way I still got my trail through here. So I'm probably gonna stop the wall there, start it there, stop it here by the bird feeder, continue it out here. Like a bird feeder window right here. I think that'll be awesome. And then cool bar. And then I was thinking about turning these two trees into a wall, because that's where this wall is gonna stop here. So I figure on the other side of the trail, I'll build this wall, which will kind of continue as the windbreaker, like a fence in the back, which will also be a wall, like a windbreaker wall, to block the wind from going this way into the shelter. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Gonna start building the walls and fences, windbreakers. The wind and the breeze on the fire always sucks because you just got it blowing wherever, which way, so you're just dealing with the smoke. The wind also creates crazy fireflies, which burn holes in the freaking new tarp. Already got a couple little holes in it, so I need to stop that fast. So the first windbreaker wall over there by the fire, that's the most important right now that I'm gonna start working on. This wall where I built the bed, I definitely need a wall here. So I put up some posts like that one and this one, so it kind of started the wall. We got that post right here by the new bed frame. So I'm gonna continue that. I was thinking the same thing about this bird feeder. So I'll put a post here. I think that wall is gonna stop here. So all this is still open and I got my window. But then I was thinking to continue my fence here to close it in. When I do the fence here, the windbreaker fence, do one over here. I think that'll be pretty cool. Look at this tree. Been over the trail. I've actually thought about throwing a line up there and pulling that down and making like an arch. But I don't know how possible that would be. I'm tired of looking at this thing leaning like this. It's just like a sore thumb. So I think that's the tree I'm gonna use to start the windbreaker fence. We'll have 2 in the ground, 8 sticking up, and then we'll figure out if we want it like 8 foot or 6. I'm thinking kind of high. Like 8 foot, have a nice wind blocking wall. There we go, we got our post. That's the 10-footer we cut. I measured from this tree to that tree, it was about 12. So I cut the other piece down there, 13 foot. So now we gotta mill that in half. Dug me a big old trench in the front here with the walk ramp. And I added this big old piece of oak in the front. It's kind of still, it's a face board that I ripped off. So I decided to use that. That'd be nice and bulky for the front, and it's oak, so it'll definitely stand up to weather. And then I added another piece of poplar in here on the inside there to have something for the oak to connect to and a little extra structure there. So now I'm about to fill this trench back in, and that's what's up. I'm trying to get back to the cabin, about to start working on the walk ramp, and I definitely want to get the front of the porch finished here. Got an add board going across here, so once I finish the walk ramp and this porch, then we'll be able to get to working on the rails. And I gotta sand this floor. I gotta sand the crap out of this floor. And then once I get the floor sanded, I want to sand it while the front wall is open. That's why I haven't even done the wall at the front yet, because I just want the whole front as exhaust for when I'm sanding the floor. So we're definitely gonna sand and finish the floor, and it's time to get back to it, y'all. Had a lot of people ask why I've been doing other stuff and not working on the cabin, and I've kind of explained it a few times. I've been trying to get my main spot livable and nice, and get my tools kind of organized. It's still not all the way there yet, but I don't want to take a year on it, you know what I mean? I definitely been wanting to work on this cabin more and finish it up. I milled wood for this cabin and worked on this cabin for like at least 6 months, if not more. Like really hard work, nothing but that. And I just needed a break. I had to focus on some other things, but this thing's got my attention again. And yeah, now if my back will just stop hurting. Oh, man, I'm old. Got us a load of firewood. Been cutting up a little bit of this stuff. Take with me. Have a warm fire tonight. Out here looking at all this stuff I gotta clean up. My goodness. Just stuff, wood everywhere. All down there. Oh, it's just everywhere. Lots of wood and trash. Clean up. I framed the crap out of this thing today. I finished framing the walk ramp. Got a piece of oak in the front. And then I added some other boards. Like this one I added because the boards that are gonna go this way on the ramp, they're gonna stop right here and butt up to this. And then we're gonna have our wood going across this way on these. I've had my maple up here for a while. I'm gonna put a piece of maple on the front here, going across. And then we gotta work on our rails. I'm gonna have a nice type of bar. I'll probably use a 2x this, one of these 16 footers I'll cut. That'll probably be the top, so we'll have like a, basically like a bar on our rail over here. How about these lights? Dang right. So I added a couple pieces in here for some extra support today. And by my rail or bar, whatever you want to call it right here, I think I'm gonna use that 16 footer I just showed you. And then have a piece here, so you just have like a bar all the way across here. We're gonna use a piece of this maple. Hopefully it's not too bowed now because it's been out here for a while I was working on other stuff, but a piece of that's gonna go across here. So that's pretty much the plan. I think for tomorrow I'm gonna drag some boards over here and start putting some boards down on this. Covering these with tar would be good. It would definitely stop rotting. These are not treated, so it would definitely be good to cover the tops with tar. That way when it rains and the water goes down, the tops at least are protected. I'm tired. I'm tired out here. I think I'm tired, more tired than I've ever been in my life. I think I'm so wore out. I've been, man, it's been over a year we've been out here and I've just been constantly going and going and going. That's kind of why I took a break from this, because for like 6 months of it, I was just straight hustling on this thing, milling every single one of these boards. And then after milling them, I had to cut each one. A lot of them I had to cut twice because I would cut them down the middle, then they would bow. So then I'd have to chalk line it and actually cut almost every one again that I cut. A lot of these are just live edge, which is awesome. I've been putting up a lot of lights past couple nights. Not only these lights, but Mark Prudhomme hooked us up with a bunch of solar lights. I put 2 solar lights down here by the generator to light that up at night. I put 1 solar light on my gun range, little shooting spot, to light that up at night. And I'm thinking when I shoot it and it spins, it'll cut the solar light on. One thing that's awesome about these is you can put them on real dim light so that it's always lit up at night, but then when you walk by it gets brighter. And you know how solar lights, they'll come on when you walk by it and then just bam, it's just on. Well, these, you can have them dim where they're already on, And then when you walk by, they get brighter. So you can see where you're going with the dim light. Then when you walk by, they get brighter for you. So that's pretty awesome. I'll try to show you some of those in a little bit. So there's one that I put on a tree right there. That's kind of the trail there going down to the generator. So that one's lit up. There's another one on the other side of that tree shining down on the generator. You can't see it because it's on the other side of the tree. And then that one, that's by my little shooting range there, lighting up my targets. So that's pretty cool. I'm thinking when I shoot a bullet and I spin a target, the thing will light up bright so I could actually shoot at night. Got my headlights fixed. Oh, put some bulbs in this thing. Awesomeness. Can see again. Dang, I was in second. Didn't even realize it. Dang right. Putting some boards on this thing tomorrow. Oh, Hollie's back. There's one I put up, and then here's another one over here by this fence I was working on. There he goes. Got us some walls up, some temporary walls. Check out his back wall here. Made me a door, a little firewood storage. Got me a little garage up in here, but I've been putting up temporary walls and trying to figure it out how I kind of want my walls and everything. So put a wall back there, got a wall back there, wall over here. You see my bird feeder there. I want like a little window right there. That way the birds can still come and eat and I can still see them even though I got walls. It's my door by the power bank system there, shelf thingy. Check this out. Got me a little firewood storage over here with a door. Lots of firewood I got over here. Staying dry. Got them walls. Not sure really what I'm doing right here. Right here I was thinking about doing like a deck for the bandsaw. Then we got our working bench over here. Window into the garage. Door into the garage. And then over here I have like this little kind of a closet here. I was thinking about putting like a barrel stove in here. That'd be pretty cool with a chimney. So just some ideas that I've been working on. I haven't really been able to record them because half the time I haven't really known what I was doing. Couple of cedar 4x4s I used right here, framing up my my bird feeder window. I found those in a dumpster, so I got to fix that up, create my window here for the birds, be able to come on in and eat and hang out. So I've been putting up posts to support my walls and figure out where I actually want my walls. And then you go out this way to the hangout. where the fire area is. And one thing that's been killing me is wind coming in from this way into my hangout area and literally just freezing me. So I built a wall here, put up some plastic temporarily, just as a big like wind blocker. So, and then I got my window and another bird feeder. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna build a window for the bird feeder, and then have a wall continue all the way back to where the firewood storage is and the bed. So, dang right. So I've been real busy on this thing, really working my butt off, trying to at least get a rough draft of where I want my walls and my doors, and it was getting serious, man. I love this wall. I got the solar light out here, which, oh, there it goes, it turned on. It was dim. Oh, Holly rolled up with my pizza.
Are you making a dark ass video?
Something like that.
Good Lord, you need lights.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a good ass bust. I got me a good one. Oh my goodness gracious. I was trying to show off the solar lights. Shit. All lit up. But watch this. I'm gonna take a step. Bam! This hill is killer. We have got to do something about this. Like I just busted my butt. Usually I just plant my foot in here and I just get a grip. But dude, it's slick. It's been raining and yeah. So stairs, we need stairs. But we got lights. Keeping that fire going, boy. One of them days. Of course it's gonna be one of them days because I got motivated to work on the cabin. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you try to build your cabin around here. This is what you get. Man. But hey, we're staying dry in here. Staying real dry. This is nice. So might be raining, but making the best of it. I gotta do something about this fire area too, because it's on a hill and all this water just goes right down into the fire. So I kind of dug me a little trench there to let the water drain, but the hill still kind of kills it. So I don't know. I guess I need to get me like a maybe a metal barrel and turn that into maybe like a fireplace or something where it won't get so drenched with water, you know. Anyway, well, it ain't looking like I'm getting much done today. But it's pretty nice having these walls in here and keeping the wind out, and we're staying dry. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know. I ain't been really able to accomplish anything to really make a video. So I've just been kind of getting clips of here and there, doing what I'm doing, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? The all-day torturous downfall, freezing, cold, wet downfall finally stopped. The wind's been pretty gusty, and I have been really enjoying these wind blocking walls. It's pretty breezy, and there ain't nothing moving in here, so that's positive. And the fire, I've had this thing going all day. All day it poured rain, and I had this fire going the whole time. And it's been pretty nice. It hasn't really been blowing towards me or in the shelter too bad. I got my ladder over here from working on the roof. So I guess this is kind of a video of like a normal few days for me. You know what I mean? I run around, I do all kinds of stuff. I don't really finish anything and see like a big progress. It's like I'm running around and I do a bunch of progress all over the place. All of that progress, it makes my life better as I'm going. So then I can focus better on one thing because everything isn't so unorganized. Days like this when I can't really even get a good video, I'm still just going around doing a lot of different stuff, like working on walls. The other day, we thought snow was coming. I wanted to fix the tarp on the other shelter where we had the refrigerator and everything. I flipped that whole tarp around. It was long ways hanging over two walls. I moved this whole tarp around like a 180 and made the long parts on different sides because I decided I wanted a different wall covered. And so just a lot of stuff that I don't know, just emergency stuff. Like I have snow coming, I gotta fix this tarp, and I move stuff around in there because it's been a war zone lately since we put the new refrigerator in there. We just push stuff out of the way, and then we put the new tarp on, taking care of one thing at a time as I go. I was taught in life to never walk over stuff. Like if there's something in the way, pick it up, clean it up, get rid of it so you're not stepping over it anymore. You know what I mean? So that's how I live my life. I just run around, and if something's in my way, I'm like, dang, I gotta work on that now. So I'll work on that, and then I'll go back to what I was doing. So it's just you're living and doing projects all at the same time, and you just got to make the best of it. And sometimes it don't make sense, but you're just you're getting to the destination over there eventually when you do enough trips around. You know, I do a lot of trips across this property. Like I'm working on the cabin over here. I have my wood stacked all the way in the back of the property. Then I got this in between there and there. And then I got the other stuff in between that trip to this trip. And then I have Holly and Elion that need stuff. So it's like I'll be working on the cabin. Then I'm like, I got to go over here and get something. I got to go over here, get a tool. I got to go back over to the cabin and drag this wood over there. Then I run into Holly and Elion. Holly's working on the camper. I'm working on 2 shelters, a cabin, milling wood, you know, just running around. I got tools everywhere. Holly, I need a drill. She'll take my drill. So I'll be doing something. I need my drill, so I gotta go find my drill. So I guess rainy days like this are nice. Sit here and you have an excuse not to do nothing. Nothing. So the roof did freaking amazing. A whole day of pouring rain. Literally a whole full day. From morning when I woke up to rain all the way until tonight. It just stopped. And I don't see anything wet at all. It's been really cool. It looks really cool in here.